In the equity quadrant, taking a look at the March Nasdaq futures, which actually has entered a consolidation period. When you go all the way back to December 19th, the Nasdaq fell 3.64%. Since the close on that day, the Nasdaq has basically consolidated with quite a bit of price volatility right around that level. And if you look at that closing level from December 19th, that's pretty close to where we ended up today. We were a little bit higher than that by the time I'm speaking to you now. The high today, 21,697 even. That was up about 0.53%. The low, 21,367 even. That was down a full 1%. With a little bit of time left in the session, we're moving up towards that high. So we could end up with a different high than that, and a little bit higher of a move on a percentage basis. We had the FOMC decision today, and the Fed kept interest rates unchanged following 3 consecutive rate cuts in 2024. The statement indicated that inflation remains somewhat elevated and economic activity continues to expand at a solid pace, but it omitted the prior reference to making progress toward the Fed's 2% inflation target. The markets initially seemed to classify this as a hawkish meeting. And that's when we got that move down to the lows today. But as I mentioned, moving in toward the close, we're actually slightly positive. Tech earnings are coming out after the close, and that may be why we're getting this late day rally. Given where the Nasdaq sits in overall consolidation, today's tech earnings could be the start of the Nasdaq's new direction. After the closing bell today, we get tech giant earnings, Microsoft, Meta, and Tesla, and that will be the producer of the next major move prior to next week's huge tech earnings dump that we're going to get.